Hello all, welcome to my YouTube channel Learn ServiceNow Platform. I hope you all are well. This side Prakhar Chaube. Virtual Agent Part 4 video is launched today. In this, I will try to cover the live scenario example, how many ways we can create an incident record with the help of different component. So this part I will try to cover in this video. According to agenda, I already covered the multiple item in my part 1 video, part 2 video, part 3 video. Virtual agent plugins, conversational interface guided setup module. These all four modules are already covered in the part 1 video. User input, bot response, utilities. These all are already covered in my part 2 video. Live agent. This item I already covered in my part 3 video. If you didn't watch, kindly watch first. I already attached an URL in the description. And why you needed to understand the all items, because how many plugins is available to configure entire virtual agent, how we can configure the branding part, how many modules we have after installing the plugins. Under the user input, bot response, utilities, multiple components are available. So you need to understand for each item what is the meaning of the particular component and how we can use. So that part I already covered in my part 2 video. So please watch first. And now let's jump on the personal PDI. This is my personal PDI instance. Let's open the designer. Under this virtual agent module, let's open this item. Now click to create new. Now I'm going to create new topic, chatbot incident. Let's copy and paste here. Advanced property optional. So this part I already covered in my part 2 video. Kindly watch first so at least you can understand how we can use this item. Resume flow after the topic switch. Let's turn on. And now we need to put some keywords so user can call this topic according to the keyword. Incident, issue, IT ticket. So you need to understand the keyword, how many way user can call your topic. So this keyword will really help you to populate this topic at the virtual agent side. Just click to create. This is the virtual agent designer part. And here we need to define the flow. Start and end point is already there. And now left side, this all are the component, user input, bot response, utilities. According to this item, we need to create our virtual agent based on the requirement of the topic. Now let's use the text. And what is the meaning of each item? Text, static choice, grouped choice, and under the board response, text, image, link, script, utilities, lookup, record action, script action, decision, topic block, action. This all item I already covered in my part 1 video and part 2 video. Please watch first so you can understand the idea on this item, so you can easily create a flow. Without the understanding of this particular component, you cannot create a flow. Next, let's put the welcome message. Enter an initial message to display to user. Okay, so we need to put some message as a prompt so user can also get some idea what we are asking with user. How can I help you? Input format I selected as a text. Confirmation message. After user respond, we need to also share some confirmation message, so you can also put some thought under this item. Thanks for an input. Click to save. Now add the static choice. And why I'm creating a static choice, because I will try to show you that how many way we can create incident record, okay, with some different components. So today I am using some multiple component. So let's see the logic. INC. Wait, let me put the choice. Please select below mentioned option. First incident, second incident script, third incident bot response. Save. Now we need to add the branch part. So I'm using this logic decision. With the help of decision utilities, I can create a multiple branch according to my choice option. So I selected a three choice option. So let me create the three branch. First incident, click on add condition. Under this we have the variables. So just I'm selecting a choice, and based on this I'm just using a incident value. Next, put incident script, choice incident script. Next, incident bot response. Let me put incident bot response. So this three branch is created now, and now I need to create the logic. Why I am choosing this value incident script and incident bot response, because I'm just taking some help of this component. With the help of component, I will try to create the incident record with the help of different logic. Okay, first I will use the normal incident part. Okay, second I'm trying to create the incident with the help of a script. Third, I will try to create with the help of some board response. So how we can create? Let's start to focus on the logic part. So first I'm using this record action item. Let's click to add. In this record action utilities, this is just helping to create or update a record. Okay, if you want to create a record or update a record on the any table, so with the help of record action utilities you can do that part. Incident, I'm using a create method, so let's choose same. So I'm planning to create a record on the incident table, so let's use the incident table. Now we need to add a field. So according to the table, you need to select the proper field. And also we need to cross check how many attribute are set as a mandatory. So that part also we need to understand, and we need to put the all mandatory field in this record action utilities option. So let's put the color. This is a data pill picker. So I'm trying to use this item. Input variables, and let me select the sys ID of this user profile. Sys ID, short description, select, and now you can see we have the script variable as well. Okay, if you define some script variable separately for this topic, then you can also use it. Currently I didn't define in the script variable part, so now just I'm using with the help of this data pill picker. And now short description, I'm using this welcome item, because under the welcome I am asking from user how I can help you. Okay, so based on the my question, user will start to sending some response to virtual agent. So that part I'm storing under this short description. Let me put the description as a hard coded chatbot. Add urgency 3, add impact 3. Now let's save, and let's see the record will create or not according to our current logic part. Click to save and test. Now it's loading. virtual agent designer item, and it's loaded now. So this is our VA. Now you can see the pop-up, the messages start to appearing on the VA side. How can I help you based on our above message? Welcome. Now you can see currently if whatever the flow will start to working or whatever the flow will start to happening on the VA part, we can see the flow of the logic as well here. Okay, it will start to highlighting on this side as well. So now let me put some message. I need to create an INC. Enter. Now you can see. Again, it's jump on this choice part. Thanks for your input. According to the confirmation, this message start to appearing, and now again it's jump on this choice item. So here we already selected this item. Please selection below mention option. Okay. So let's put the incident. Choose the incident. So currently I create a logic for the incident only. So now it's done. And let's see the record will create or not. Incident dot list. Yes, it's loaded now. And now I can see the record is created according to my current logic part. So this is what that I asked from user how I can help you, and user responded that according to the text input, I need to create an incident. That part I stored under the short description according to my logic. So now this part is start reflecting on the incident form and hard coded this item description part. So now you can see the chatbot is there. Okay. And impact 3, urgency 3, that part I already hard coded at the logic side. So this is what the incident is created with the help of the normal record action utilities. And now let's try to create different logic on the different item. So now let's jump on this incident script part. Okay. So now let's see how we can create a logic. So the once you just select the incident script option, the incident record should also be created. Now let's create a one more logic for incident script part. Okay. In this, I will try to use this utilities script action item. So let's add the item script. And now here we have the one option only action express. Okay. Here we need to create the logic of the script part. So now let's create a smart logic that after selecting the incident script, so my record will be created. Let's use the try just to store error in the catch. Let's store the one variable for the glide record. Incident and then gr dot initialize. Let's initialize this item init ilizd. And now let's try to retrieve the description input. So let me use the one variable to store the issue text. If VA input, okay, VA input is the object, okay, and in this, whatever the response are coming from the virtual agent conversation, all the response will be stored under the VA input object, okay, dot. Now, according to the current logic, this all are the variables that we can select it. Okay. So for the description item means I didn't create any separate description. Okay. For this logic. So currently I'm using the welcome item because under the welcome, we are accepting the user response. So select enter issue text equal to va input dot welcome dot, let's use the get value method dot get value method. Done. And now let's again add one more if condition. If suppose user added some space or blank message, then at that time my logic should also be work. Okay. So anyhow, again, you need to understand this part. Now you are creating a script for the virtual agent. Okay. So you need to create a logic in a very smart way. So your virtual agent will work in a very smartly. So whatever user are putting some input, or maybe if the user are putting some message, or maybe they are smartly using the space or enter something like that, so that option and that input should also be accepted via this logic. Okay. So anyhow, you need to think in that way and create a proper logic. Suppose if user is not added any input, or maybe if user adds some the space item, so let me use the trim method. So basically this will help to remove the space item. And now let's gr dot short underscore description equal to issue text. Now I store this issue text variable with this short description item, and gr dot description equal to reported via va. Reported via va plus issue text. Okay. And now let me use for variable caller id equal to gs dot get user id method. So now let's check this item of this get user id method, and let me store that in va input dot user and va input dot user dot sys underscore id, and then let's store this id under this caller id equal to va input dot user dot sys underscore id, and now store this variable under the caller id, and let's use some more item gr dot urgency equal to pre, and then gr dot impact equal to again 3 same, and now let's incident, let me store the sys id, incident sys id equal to gr dot insert, and now let's use this catch method, because again I am using the try to catch the error. So let's put this item ex gs dot error error. Now let me check the variable. Okay, we need to add some more curly braces. Okay, this curly braces is going here. Okay, this is not the good. Now let's see where I missed if variable. Okay, I'm not using here. Let me put the if variable. Okay, let me put the if variable and store some text message. Okay, let me put some hard coded if user set as a blank. Let me put one hard coded message. Incident created via VA, and hmm, this done. And now let's check the next item. Here we have, okay, and variable is there. And next, okay, this one is above top. Nay, we need to add one more. This tries fine, and then okay, this is perfect, and this is perfect. Yeah, let me recall this item. Try variable grade record. Okay, this is fine, and this is fine. Okay, let's save this and click to save, and let's put this as an end here. Okay, and save. Now click to test, and let's see the incident record will create or not. So this time I'm using the incident script option. How I can help you? Create an INC. Thanks for your input. Let me put the incident script, and now let's jump here and refresh this. Yes, the incident is created. Now let's open this item. Okay, create an incident. Okay, this is what that I stored with the help of the welcome, and I stored under this short description. And now you can see reported via the create VA create an incident. Okay, this is the plus option that I stored. Yes, the incident is created with the help of one more method, and we already saw that with the help of this two logic, one record action item, and another one is a script action. With the help of both that, we already saw that how the record is created. Okay, now let's use this item as well, this component, and just to save our time, just I am copying this item. I am just copying this item and use it. Now you can see we have the script output type. We have the two types, single part and multi-part. Okay, so currently I'm using a single part, and let's copy and paste it here, and just I'm trying to modifying one small item. Put the return. I'm also trying to just see the message that how the record is created. After the creating a record, the one message should also be displayed on the VA side. Okay, so incident has been created plus gr dot number. That's it. This all are the same. Just I'm using the one more item, return the message, and let me use the incident board response display. Okay, now it's done. Click to save and test. And now let's see the record will create it or not with the help of the board response. How can I help you? And I need to create an INC for Outlook issue or MS Team issue. Enter. Now let's select the board response. Yes, now you can see the message start appearing on this VA part. Incident has been created and this is the incident number. And now go back on the incident side, refresh this part. Yes, the incident is created. And let's see. Short description. Yes, the same short description is available. Whatever we are, the user, whatever we are putting under the welcome part means input text. And here we have the proper answer description part reported via VA and with the help of this now you can see plus item. Okay, and here we are also storing this short description as well. So this record is created with the help of the board response. So first we are using basically board response part, and for this second incident script that I'm using the script action item, and for a third one incident I'm using a record action. So now with the help of this three logic we can build this item. Okay, so this is the way that how basically you can create a multiple more items. Okay, and you can utilize the more component and you can explore the multiple scenario on your personal PDI. So this is the way that how you can get the idea about, okay, about the logic part. And if you want to use the image item, okay, and some card option, you can also use the card with the help of to loading some image and topic block action item. So many things is available. Try to use each item on your personal PD and explore all this part. I hope you like it and learn from this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. This will really boost me to upload the more video. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.